Alrighty then, here we are. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 369. Here's Stanley. He's hanging out. Saw some moose this morning. Cow and a calf. Yeah, that kind of distracted him, but we're okay. Alright, where are we? AMS Ad Keywords. This is one thing where I know there are a number of different approaches in how to gin up ads and build them. I personally am not a fan of quantity over quality, so I will start 1 or 2 ads a week, and in those I might have 50 to 100 keywords all manually. I sometimes use KDP Rocket, Amazon Publisher Rocket to group keywords, but then I'll go through and I'll scrub it and I'll take out those that don't seem to make sense or ones that I know aren't aligned with my book, and I'll go from there. But otherwise, it's just looking through other recommendations. They also bots at the bottom of your book, as well as what other people might be interested in, which aligns with what you're interested in, and go from there. And just hand jam them. It actually does not take that much time to manually build your a 50 keyword ad campaign. And especially if you know what books are kind of like yours, you just jam them in there and say, hey, just do these. At one point in time, ASINs were the secret sauce. You could put ASINs and it would dial the ads in and drop them on those books, but not anymore. I don't think, and this is from what I've seen, I don't think those work as much as they used to, because people don't search by ASINs. The search engine is looking for more terms. The shorter the better, but that gets spendy. So if you search just, I'm in science fiction, so if I put just science fiction, I'm competing with people who use just science fiction, like the Trad Pub, and they'll pay $2, $3, $5 a click on those, and I'm not paying that. So, because one click might get 5 clicks before I get a sale, so $5. I'm not selling that book for $25 and hoping I can make money, because I won't. And I don't know who does, but anyway. Military science fiction with an alien twist. Hey, let me put all that in there, so anybody who searches for this is going to go right to my book. Yes, they will. That one person who searches that in a year might get that, but that's it kind of doesn't concatenate the keywords, shorten them, or take variations of them. It just doesn't work that way. It's looking for that phraseology, even though you can go specific, you can go close, those kinds of approaches to it. But generally, what you want is military science fiction. Or one thing that Dave Chesson has shown is that people don't erase their previous searches. So science fiction, oh geez, that's too broad. And then they'll add military, oh, aliens, mechs. So science fiction, military, mechs. That might be the search string, as opposed to mechanized military science fiction, because people just search science fiction first and then add keywords. So that's what I mean by don't erase their previous words when stacking those keyword ads. Think like the person searching for a book that looks just like yours, and not using the exact keywords, because if that's the case, then they already know your book. I also add my name on my ads, because other people will try to intercept my readers searching on my name, and will pay high bid prices to get that. And unfortunately, I pay a little bit higher in order to, if somebody searches my name, I want them to go to my book, because the first 3 responses on that search are sponsored. So people who outbid me, yeah, they'll get up there. And I prefer not. I don't want to have people have to scroll a whole page just to get to my stuff. So I do bid on my own name, because if somebody's searching on my name, they're looking for something, and that's what I want them to find it. I want them to find me and buy my book. There we go. Some thoughts on keywords. 50 to 100. Review them after 3 days, 4 days, and then a week. See which ones are resonating. You might want to do a subset and start a new ad. I also do text ads, which means I gin up the blurb. Short. I don't use all 130 characters. Just short. What's that hook? Why should they look further? And get them to click. That's all we want to do, is get them to click, because I'm confident that once they get to the blurb, every fourth, fifth person who has searched and done this will then buy the book, and that is okay. If you're only spending like 40 cents on a book, that is part of a series. And if you can get people into that second book, then, and I've got like 50%. So if somebody buys a book off an ad, 50% will go to the next book. So I'm good. That makes it a lot easier to profit from this ad, even at 50, 75 cents a click. Still okay. Still can profit over a 4, 10 book read. All right. So that's it. AMS Ad Keywords. I do a minimal number of ads with very focused keywords, review them after a week, take a look which ones are hitting, which ones are wasting my time, which ones are getting high clicks and no buys. Those ones we also want to double check. What's the issue here with those readers? And I can do that kind of deep dive with 50 to 100 keyword ads, but not with 50 ads with 50 to 100 or more keywords each. That's just asking yourself to do an awful lot of advertising and marketing, which I'm not a big fan of. I'd rather write. I'd rather do stuff with other authors than sit there and analyze keywords and data. That's I know you need to look at the data, but I refine my data set so I don't have a whole lot to look at. That makes it easier on me. All right. Peace, fellow humans.